Welcome to Bill Dance Saltwater. Great fun fishing that anyone can do. Yes, you can do this. Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another saltwater fishing trip with Bill Dance. This week, Bill visits one of his all-time favorite saltwater locations, Destin, Florida. It's considered Mid-America's playground because it's some of the closest saltwater to Bill's hometown. There's no question the Emerald Coast is home to some of the most beautiful white sand beaches in the world. And no, Bill didn't come here to sunbathe. He came here to do battle with the big bull redfish this area is also famous for. The Choctawhatchee Bay here is a great fishery for both big reds and tasty speckled trout. In fact, it's good year-round for several species. It's an inlet of the Gulf of Mexico fed by the Choctawhatchee River that begins in southern Alabama and runs 140 miles into the bay in northwest Florida. The Destin area, with its warm emerald green tides, has something to offer everyone in the family, from world-class food to great accommodations, dancing in the sun, and fantastic golfing. Visitors who come here often refer to their trip as Emerald Coasting, partly because of its endless supply of open-air shopping and fresh local seafood restaurants. Bill heads in this direction often, and today he's teaming up with his good friend and top area fishing guide, Josh Nelson of Outcast Fishing Charters, to go for the big bull redfish in this area that's known as the world's luckiest fishing village.
What is that, just Crab Island?
That's Crab Island. You got places that burgers and hot dogs, seafood, Mexican food.
So that's a restaurant out there?
Yes, sir.
Hundreds of boats get on that thing on the weekend, don't they?
Hundreds.
Hundreds?
Hundreds. Maybe 1,000 or two.
And hundreds of redfish swim around it.
Right beside them. Let me watch these rods a second. Makes me nervous when I can't see them.
I got a crick in my neck from sitting around looking. If you had to have one bait of all the different baits that these fish feed on, if you had to have one bait, what bait would that be?
That 7-inch croaker is going to be deadly. You got to have it. If you're going to have your best shot at catching him, that 7-inch croaker about yay long, he's deadly.
That's the number one bait.
That's the
absolutely. Ribeye.
That's the real deal.
That's the real deal.
That's the real deal. Fish on. Yee-hoo! Music, baby, music.
Come on back this way. I'm trying to turn him if I can.
How's he feel?
It feels good.
Like a freight train, maybe?
But I don't know how. There he goes. Got him turned back.
For now.
Yeah, for now. Whoa. There you go. He's right there on top of the water. They are so much fun and so strong. Wow. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Wow. Whew. That's a pretty one, isn't it?
That's a pretty rare redfish, Bill. Check that out. He ain't got even a spot. See you later, guy.
Nice. Woo.
Bill Dance Saltwater is sponsored in part by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Quantum Rods and Reels. Quantum Performance Tuned. And by Mercury Marine. Go boldly.
Today's Conditions Log is brought to you by Bill Dance Digital. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube for great information that can improve your fishing.
Josh, get that rod, get that rod.
Got him on.
We'll pull this one out of your way.
We're gonna be here a minute.
Well, that's okay. Stripping that line, isn't he?
Yes, sir. Like a freight train.
Are you want me to move that other rod?
Sure. That would be kind of you, sir.
Do they travel in schools when they come across these bars?
Right here on Crab Island, they're in schools, but you'll see a lot of the bigger fish out by themselves. You'll get what we call schoolie redfish in between, in 18 to 30 inches, and then you'll catch what we're catching, in between 30 and 45 inches out here on this flat. And the ones on these flat most of the time are by themselves. You'll catch your schoolies, on the flats as far as near shorelines and near structure piles like this bridge in deep water.
Well, how long will these fish stay in here, Josh?
Right here where we're fishing, you get them about 4 months out of the year, from about May through about October. Maybe a little longer than 4 months, but we catch redfish year round. Not necessarily right here, but we go to docks and other places and stuff like that. Like I said, structure piles, your drop-offs, your holes. Any place like up in the mouths of rivers that's going to hold bait is where you're going to find your fish.
I'm not going to bogle grip that. I got him.
Thank God. Woo!
Look at that. It's 40s written on him. I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to put him on the back deck. You ready?
Yes, sir. Please.
Look at that. 4-0.
4-0. Look at them crushers in there.
Yeah, he's a pretty fish. Okay. Ease him over. We've come down here before and we free line.
That's right.
And that's a real popular way of doing it.
Absolutely.
But today, you've gone with a 4-ounce egg sinker.
That's just to kind of keep your lines from getting tangled when we're throwing them out. We're letting 4 rods sit around the boat. You let them free line out there, they get a tendency to kind of intertwine and tangle up with each other. Just kind of keep them all in one place.
Okay, we're fishing. This is a new X9 braid that Berkeley just came out with. We've got American fishing wire, 100-pound crane barrel swivel, and we've got that attached to about a 20-inch section.
That's right.
Of Berkeley fluorocarbon leader. And then on the end of that, we've got a 4-aught octopus gamakatsu hook attached to that.
That's right.
So that's an ideal hook for the size bait that we're fishing with, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you like circle hooks, right?
Love them.
Okay.
Matter of fact, in the state of Florida, you have to use them with live bait.
Okay, you do have to use circle hooks
Yes, sir.
with live bait. Okay. And the particular rods that we're using a 7.5 medium heavy thin oil rods with 40 size Cabo reels.
Yes,
These
sir.
are quantum Cabo reels. So this outfit is perfect for basically what we're doing. We're just still fishing.
That's right.
There we go. Hello there, little boy.
He'll give you all you want.
Look at him, big-eyed. Know what to think. All right, let's go on.
Today's show is brought to you in part by Mako boats, building legends for over 40 years. Gamakatsu, world's finest hooks. And by Bill Dance exclusive rods by Quantum. Today's show is sponsored in part by Berkeley. Catch more fish. Garmin, bite your fish, not your fish finder. And by Mystic Lubricants, lubrication domination.
Today's equipment log is brought to you in part by Gamakatsu, because the fish of a lifetime only comes once in a lifetime.
Bill, he's on.
Pull, you rascal, pull. Woo! I saw a hummingbird right there. Did you see him? I did. I saw a hummingbird right there.
I did see him actually.
My wife goes through about 1.5 gallons a day on hummingbird feed.
That's about the coolest bird ever.
Oh, I love them.
I haven't seen him yet.
I didn't either.
Staying down means a big fish.
Can you redfish off the Buccaneer?
You can. Might not want to, but you can.
You know, there's always something going on down here. You got boat rides, you got dolphin tours, you've got 20 golf courses, you got great restaurants here in Destin. You've got offshore fishing if you want to do that. There's just something here all the time.
Every day, all day.
Beautiful beaches, of course, on the Emerald Coast.
Put him right on in this big old Frayville right here.
Right here he is.
Caught fish.
Woo.
Once again.
Hey, drumming.
Right in the corner. It's a good fish, Bill. I like the looks of that one.
Hello. Ready to go bye-bye? Those croakers put out a sound that those fish can detect.
It's a homemade rattle trap.
I mean, really?
Yes, sir.
They can hear that. The croakers making the sound, they can hear it.
Most of the time, these redfish, they really don't see well. Unfortunately, here we get such clean water, they can see fairly well. And what that croaker will do in the dirty water, like what we like to do here, they make a sound, and it's kind of like a frog rivet down there. They'll just sit there. It's kind of like a homemade rattle trap, and these redfish kind of key into that sound, and it kind of brings them around. It's like a natural attractant, I guess you'd say, for these redfish.
Look at that fish pull that fishing pole down on.
That's a good fish. He stripped 50, 60 yards to begin with and ain't done.
Let me reach for the net. And I've got the net. Yes, I do. Oh, man, look at the size of that fish. He's a caught fish.
Woo! I'm glad you netted him.
He is a caught fish. All right, I'm going to lay him up here on the deck. You ready?
Come on, baby.
Boy, what a nice one. Boy, Josh, that's a big one. Woo-wee. What a fish. Man. Oh my gosh. Let's see that big old head on that fish.
He's 38, 40 inches.
Hello. Well, I tell you what, he gave you a good fight, didn't he? How much that fish weigh? Over 35, doesn't it?
Every bit.
Okay.
Every bit of it.
Say goodbye.
He is gone.
You did good.
He's gone.
You did good.
Woo!
Huh?
My arms are burning.
Hey, he gave you a good fight.
That was every bit of a 20-minute fight.
That was a great fight. That was a great fight.
Your turn.
Huh?
Your turn.
That was a good fight, buddy.
The Bill Dance question and answer of the week is brought to you by Bill Dance Exclusive Rods by Quantum. Whether you're fishing for panfish, bass, catfish, or light saltwater, we have an action for you. Available at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's.
Bill, what's your favorite hook for free line and live bait, and why? Well, it would have to be Gamakatsu's Octopus Inline Circle, and here's why. Normally, fish hook themselves so you don't have to set the hook. It's more difficult for the fish to throw. Fish hooked stay hooked, lower fish mortality. Fewer fish swallow the hook, fewer hooks in the angler's hand due to the hook design, and fish are hooked in the corner of their mouth.
Today's show is sponsored in part by Millennium Marine, the new class of comfort, and by Finn Nor, legendary tackle since 1933. Closed captioning provided by the Bill Dance Store. Check us out online.
Today's product tip is brought to you by Garmin and their GPS map series, chart plotter sonar combos. With advanced sonar technology like Chirp and exclusive Panoptix all-seeing sonar, you'll spend less time finding your fish.
Remember as a youngster how excited you were when you got your first shotgun, rod and reel, then pickup truck? Well, that's exactly how I felt when I got this new boat that I'm fishing in today. It's a 21 LTS by Makeup. And let me tell you, it's truly a pleasure to fish out of. Roomy with plenty of storage, big live well, and it always gets me there safely, and it gets me back.
Come be a part of Bill Dance Digital. Join us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Follow us.
Here comes a helicopter right at you. Hey, get that rod,
Got it. God, dog.
Oh. Their fish are coming up. That must be a little drop or something up there on the right.
He is upset, my friend.
He said the fish is upset. I'd hate to be a croaker.
Oh, you ain't lying.
Ooh, look at him out there.
Still a ways away.
Oh, that's a big fish, boy. Look at him out there.
He's war slap out.
All right. I got him. Here we go. Oh, what a horse. What a horse. Woo. Nice one, buddy. Nice one.
He's every bit of, say, 35, 36 inches, maybe 37.
Yeah. He's over 30 pounds, isn't he?
Yeah. My right arm tells me so.
Yeah.
You little buddy.
Say bye-bye. Nice fish, Josh. Oh, look here.
Got him, Bill?
Got him.
Our good buddy is hubbed up.
Yes, I am. That's a good fish. Boy, he's smoking it.
Bonafide bull redfish.
Look at him out there.
We got him. He's hooked pretty good.
Got him?
Yes, sir. You finally got him too.
Whew, that's a pretty one, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Woo! Boy, that's strong. That is a whopper. Whoa, what a fish.
got that right, my buddy.
Woo!
Yes, sir.
There he is. How much do you think he'll weigh?
I think he's every bit of 35 pounds.
Hello. What a pretty one.
And that many inches.
All right, baby, let's go home. You ready? Goodbye. Woo!
Well, as always, there never seems to be enough time when you're really having fun. And that's especially true for our host and his guest. There's no doubt the sparkling clear emerald green saltwater at Destin, Florida is one of the finest fishing areas along the Gulf Coast. If you have the opportunity to head this way, don't pass it up. And by all means, remember that our good friend Josh Nelson of Outcast Fishing Charters is definitely your go-to guy for leading the way and catching lots of fish. You just name the species, the date, and Josh will definitely hook you up. Thanks for climbing aboard this week, and we hope to see you again right here next week.
We hope you've enjoyed Bill Dance Saltwater and learned that you can do this. Please join us right here again next week.